What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Reality TV. Wow, welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. Right now, I'm just sitting in this driveway because I'm all blocked in. The shooting is already done, so we got in here. I got here about 10:40. I was the second person here at this mansion in Oyster Bay where they're doing the shooting. Um, So I got in, I was talking to a couple of people, and then I went to go get breakfast because they served the breakfast. And then, Rachel, Rachel was the first person who popped in to get herself some breakfast, and then I was talking to her. I was talking to her about Big Brother season 27. I didn't want to mention Mickey, but I mentioned how I didn't mess with the twist, and I thought that it was unfair or whatever. And so what happened from there? Yeah, what happened from there is that Cara walked in the room and she was like, Markelos. She said, Mark, I didn't know you were gonna be here. I mean, how would she know I was gonna be here? But she said, I didn't know that you were gonna be here. And I was like, yeah, Cara, I'm here. And she said, funny story. There was a guy that we had in our script called Marco, and I called him Carlos because I'm so used to calling you Markelos. So, she gave me a big hug, and then we spoke for a little bit. And then she was just like, I asked her for a picture then, but she was like, no, I look like trash right now. So she was just like, I'm not taking a picture right now, but you could definitely get one after. So what happened after that was we, the extras, sat after we ate the breakfast from about 10:15 a.m. until about almost 2 p.m. We shot the scene from about 2 to 3:50 for almost 2 hours. And then from there, they were like, you can go. But I've been sitting in this parking lot for a little minute because we're waiting for people to move their cars out of the way so that we can get it moving. So that's my status right now, and I'm sticking to it. Message held for review. No, Polat, I'm not gonna F you, but you are gonna get removed from my channel. That's what's up. Okay, so it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. I don't know how much in particular, am going to be in that scene, but I hope that I'm in the scene. But even if I am in the scene, it's not really going to be for a significant amount of time. I wish that there was a little bit more that I could have done in the scene, but I didn't want to sit here and do more like extra versus what they told me that I was supposed to do. They're coming to move? Oh, thank you. So the guy found the person. Okay. The guy found the person who needs to move their car because we're all waiting. I gotta say, guys, car is my favorite. I know that I've given others before. I know that I've said Sam at one point. I know that I've said Hannah at one point. They were my favorites at the time. But it's just like at this point, this is I. You wouldn't think that it's only been a year and a half since I met her because when she interacts with me, it's not like one of those people who interacts with me a certain way. Like, okay, when people are around, I act this way. When I'm alone with you, it's this way. When it's a group, when it's my celebrity friends, it's this way. Like, even in the middle of the scenes, she was just like, she was talking to me specifically. I think she took a couple of videos of me even. I rock with her. That's somebody I really rock with from anyone that I have met at these shows. Oh, I need to. What am I doing? I gotta put in my. So I have an hour drive home, but I think that I'm gonna stay on here for like a little. Uh, 20 minutes or so, just to tell you how it went. Yeah, it went cool. So in my scene, so Cara Maria and Rachel, I guess, are playing. I guess Cara Maria and Rachel are actually playing as themselves. So when they come into the restaurant, I was supposed to be the first person who spots them, and then I tap the person I'm sitting with at the table, and I pull out my camera, and I'm like, "Yo, it's Cara Maria and Rachel." And for me, I actually, they didn't tell me to take real or fake pictures. She was like, "Oh no, I'm not really gonna take real videos." I'm like, "I am, bruh. Like, why would I not take real videos and pictures? It's not like I'm here for free. I'm here to do a job, and I paid to be a part of this. So I'm taking real pictures and videos, So is what it is. Is what it is." So it was fun. It was nice to take the day off. It's nice to do different things. It's nice to get out of the mundane routine of doing the same stuff over and over. Like, I am, I am thoroughly, I am thoroughly not with that. I'm thoroughly not with that. So, anyways, that's like my little brief recap of how things went. I always have fun when Cara is around. At the end, she said, "You know," she said, "Look at you. You've only known me for a very short amount of time." And she's like, you saw me at 2 Challenge Mania events. You went to 2 Fibroids events that I was a participant in, and you went to a fitness competition that I was there for, and now you're in a movie with me." She's like, "You're just building up. You're just building up a resume, Mark. You're building up a resume." I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." Not that the resume does anything for me, but the thing that I've learned in life, if you have things that are fun to do, just do them. Don't think twice, 3 times about it. Don't overthink it. If you think about it, just do it. As the Nike saying goes, if you think about it, just freaking do it. And that's it, because life is too short. I know somebody right now who is in the hospital on a ventilator, praying for him. Um, he had a massive stroke a couple of days ago, and he has not been breathing on his own since, and has not shown any kind of signs of brain activity. And it was so out of nowhere. So, anyways, that's just ooh, look at this view, man. I don't know if you can see the view, but the view is viewing. The view is beautiful. They got like a beautiful lake and the sun. Anyways, hey, African American. On that note, I'm jumping off. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell.